T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Joe Sports Channel. You can follow me on Joe the Fighting Joe on Instagram. You can follow me on Taker Devil on hashtag Joe Sports Channel. Ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls of all ages, to all the wonderful and fantastic, beautiful Booni believers out there. It is January 21st, 2023, and I hope you all are having a fantastic evening, and especially in this great city alone, London, Ontario, Canada. Folks, I am back. It's been quite some time since your host, Joe Booni, and Joe Sports Channel has been live. We have some great fans backstage waiting patiently. We have a new Booni Believer supporter waiting patiently that can't wait for this trivia show. This is his first ever attempt on Joe Sports Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Rita. From Vancouver, British Columbia, Ing. Sicilian from Vancouver, British Columbia as well. Johnny Burchetto. Johnny, be good. How about those 49ers? The great city alone, London, Ontario, Canada. My beautiful, sexy pinata chiropractor, Dr. Mo. Tyler from the great city of London, Ontario, Canada. And TJ is so disgusted because the Patriots did not make the playoffs. Cameron. Good evening, folks.
Good evening.
What's up?
It's been a while. It's been a while, folks.
It's been a while, bro. It's been a while.
It's a different setup, folks, but this is just for now. We'll get back into the studio very soon, but I couldn't wait too long to come back on the show, and I had to come back. I really had to come back today and tell you guys that I'm so excited to be with you guys.
Joe Booni, if I may, I lost my computer this week. It burned down to the ground. Now I'm on my phone. Go in Canada on Amazon.com. It takes a week to order a computer. I went to every Costco outlet. They don't have computers.
Wow. They have
Yes.
them here in
Staples.
London.
Staples, you can get some.
I was going to say, you could probably
What's
ship one to you.
Staples?
Best Buy.
You don't have a Staples?
We do. For 2 days, I'm hunting for a computer. Now I ordered one. It will take a week.
That's the next segment.
Other than that, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Each one of you.
You're welcome, Mr. Ink from Vancouver, British Columbia. So, son, you're looking good. I love the slick hair back. You're looking like the old Michael Bolton back in the 80s and late 90s. Looking good. Folks, tonight we have multicultural.
I don't like that guy.
No, neither.
You sound like my mother.
Sorry, Joe.
And here when Ing started off, when he said, I thought he was going to say virginity, but that wasn't the case.
Or his mind. I don't know.
Did he hear me?
We can hear you perfectly. We all can hear you perfectly.
Scusi tante fratello mio.
To that screen like a spider in heat.
Mo Sharu, can you hear us okay?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Okay, folks. We're going to talk about a lot of things, but we have so many questions. This is a trivia, multicultural trivia. I have my partner with me, Rita. She will not be competing in the game today, but she will be one that will be reading the questions and checking them off with me. So she's kind of like the mini version of Mr. John Laurinaitis from Lubbock, Texas, when John was here. So we're helping each other on tonight's trivia show. And for the rules, Dr. Mo, I know this is your first time, there's a private chat on your right hand. And once the question is read, you must put A, B, or C as the question. So do you see the private chat on the side, the right?
Yeah, I see it.
I want you to put a comma so I know that you are in the chat.
We can't do it because we don't see the finger.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Rita, I read one, you read one, I read one, I read one, and you read one, okay? Here we go.
Yeah.
Cecile, you ready? Tyler,
Good luck,
you ready?
everyone.
I'm
Here
ready
we
for
go.
everything. Let's
As
go.
best as I can in this dark room.
Wait, I gotta
Here we go.
Photo lab.
crack my finger.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. Who is the oldest active NHL goaltending right now? A, Craig Anderson, or B, Marc-Andre Fleury?
Anderson.
I'm going against the grain.
As we're looking at the time spread, it is A, and there's multiple people saying A, and there's 2 with B. Tyler, I got to give her the point, so congratulations on Tyler. Craig Anderson. He's
Is this the
41 years old.
fastest one or everybody that gets it right? Okay, so it's only the
Wait,
fastest.
so
It's
what
the
do I
best.
win?
Say what, Tyler?
Am I winning a trip to BC?
You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know.
You just tell me when, Tyler.
Okay, sweetheart.
Rita, you read the next one because this is
Hey,
one
you didn't answer.
you took a while to figure out this question that you wanted to put on the Joe Sports channel. Rita, your turn.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
What NHL player grew up in Burnaby, BC? Joe Sakic, Connor McDavid, or Austin Matthews?
I'm going against the grain here.
Austin Matthews is from Ontario, is he not?
I have no
Some
idea.
of those are just thrown in to trick people, okay?
The 2 BC boys should know this one.
They should.
They should.
Listen, here's the thing. I can't
Well, of course
see
they got
the
it right.
StreamYard
At least
comments.
I did. I know I
No.
did. I know Joe Sack.
Oh, did you answer, Ing? You didn't answer yet.
No, I can't. I can't
Joe
see the
Sack
stream.
across the street.
My
in about a
phone
minute.
won't let me see the StreamYard. But let me tell you this: Sakic's parents live across the street of me.
So the
It is,
answer
folks. It is B. Sicilian is the one who gets the first one. Congratulations, Sicilian. It is
so
Joe.
They moved to White Rock. You're
I
right,
got
eh?
both answers right, but I'm not the fastest.
Here we go.
Hey,
Next.
listen, you're lucky I can't partake because I can see because I would win.
You can partake. There's a private chat on the side, my friend, Mr. Guitar over
He's
there.
saying
I don't think
he can't
see
see
it on
it.
his phone.
Okay, here we go. Next one. How many medals in total did Canada win in the 2010 Olympics? A 26, B 27, or C 28?
28.
We studied this in school.
I'll say it out loud. Did I say it out loud? Are you calling me out?
And the answer is A
That's
26
telling me that
Olympics in
I'm trying to see
2010.
this for the last 5 minutes. Do you think it would send?
My first
gonna go-
instinct was A, but I wasn't the fastest, so I went with a different.
Congratulations, Tyler. You are on top of everybody right now.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of gold medals, just saying.
Rita, next one.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
What Indigenous NHL player passed away on January 15th, 2023?
It's
A.
ready.
Wayne Gino Odjick, Ethan Bear, or Travis Hanonick? I can't say the names properly. Sorry.
I wouldn't know that one.
I didn't know his first name was Wayne.
You know, the majority are right. The majority are right. And ladies and gentlemen, it is Johnny B. Good. Go Niners. It is A.
You know what? It threw me off because I seen Wayne.
And his first name is Wayne.
Yes. Well,
Congratulations.
let's just settle on the fact that Wayne Gretzky is not a native. Just saying.
Yeah, no. Just I seen Wayne. I was like, Wayne, Gino. Wayne.
Rita, you can read the next one as well.
What? Are you ready?
Yeah.
What retired basketball player tried out for the Chicago White Sox in 1994? Bill Malachoni, Michael Jordan, or John Williamson? Oliver Mummy said it's fine.
Okay, William.
Hear me?
I hope I got this right.
Well, again,
Me too.
the majority, you guys, the majority are getting it, but there's someone really fast on tonight's panel. And congratulations again, Tyler. You are on a roll. It is Michael Jordan.
I'm coming for it. I lost it last time by 2 points. I'm coming for it today.
You are
I feel like she's just guessing random letters before the question is even answered.
No. You don't
No,
ever.
it
Maybe I was a fast reader, Tyler.
Listen, folks, don't ever estimate Booney Believer women on the panel because they load against the men on here. Believe me.
Women's rights.
Different class.
I'm a communist.
And this is a good one because we're talking about women, ladies and gentlemen.
You have to
What
go
year were women allowed to compete in the Olympic Games? A, 1900, B, 1902, or C, 1922?
Why is it not working? Nothing works at my
Big deal, folks. You know, this was a big deal. Nothing works at my end. What do you mean nothing works at my end?
His Wi-Fi. Something about his Wi-Fi is like not.
Wow. None of you guys are right.
Wow.
It was A, it was 1900.
Really?
And what year were women allowed to
Wow.
compete? In the
I'm
Olympic
surprised that early that they would have allowed that.
Games?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cecilian, having a problem with her, my friend?
Yeah, nothing seems to be working for him.
Aw.
Yeah, anytime I go to answer it, it doesn't
You're in the
populate
same boat as
the
he.
fields. Don't worry about it. I'm having fun just watching your beautiful faces.
Appreciate it.
No.
Thank
So
you,
much
Superior.
love on
Yeah,
this panel.
I can type, but every once in a while, like nothing works at my end went through.
Oh,
Try to type now.
Someone asked in the comments.
Are you
if they will-
taking pole dancing now, or?
Gold
Am I taking what?
I say gold dancing or pole dancing?
Read the next one, Rita.
Wait.
Yeah, Tyler.
Someone in the comments asked if you're going to be asking soccer.
Yes, there's soccer. There will be football questions, soccer questions. North America, it's soccer. The rest of the world, yeah, football. We'll have football questions as well.
okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be lost on soccer.
What female pitcher once struck out Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig?
Nancy.
A.
Nancy Boone.
Jackie Mitchell, Ruth Richard, or Nancy Booney?
Nancy Booney. I love that woman. I don't know if she's
That
watching,
was Rita. That was Rita. Rita put that in. I didn't.
but I love that woman. Just so everyone
Yeah,
is
that's
clear across
What
the
woman?
board.
Nancy Booney.
Has my heart.
Nancy
Am I
Booney.
way out of line to ask who cares? I'm just saying. I love you, Rita. I love you.
Thank you. Love you too.
Nancy, if you're watching this, please let me over.
And the answer was Jackie Mitchell, and it was A.
Oh, A.
And
Oh,
I didn't know either one of them.
Maybe you're just guessing, Tyler.
Tyler, you're right, my friend.
I was
Let's
right.
go.
You got a point. Right? Okay, you got a point. There we go.
That one actually. So
Teacher.
you're not wrong, Tyler.
This one's for you, Dr. Moore. I know you like a lot of soccer, and you like
Hey, don't give hints
like
out,
tennis,
Joe.
you
Hey.
like different
yeah, Joe,
sports.
don't give it away.
How's that?
Here we go. And what sport is loved a score? A, golf, B, basketball, or C, tennis?
What would you say? Oh, it's 10.
And the answer was C, ladies. Tennis, Tyler, once again.
Ah, man, I can't.
Holy crap, Tyler. You're good at
There
it.
getting the right answer,
there
but I
is a
guess I'm not
prize
as
at the end of the show as well, just to tell you guys.
Pardon?
There is a prize at the end of the show. Whoever comes up with a W.
A trip to BC. That's all I want, Joe.
Here we go. This is a good Canadian question from a great Canadian hockey player. Who was the highest paid NHL player of all time? Cindy Crosby or Alexander Ovechkin? Ovechkin's Canadian as well, folks, if you don't know.
Well, for the record, Ovechkin is not Canadian.
I'm not talking to you, and I'm talking to the. Talking. Keep it quiet, my friend. Thank you.
Oh shit, no, he's not. He's Russian, isn't he?
Amen.
It was A, Sidney Crosby, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna give that point
I
to
really messed that up.
Civilian.
I really messed that up.
Did you hear I
Who's that?
tricked you guys when I said the Canadian player, and then I said Alexander Ovechkin because I kind of said the wordings.
Yeah,
That's okay.
He's
So if
Russian.
you guys don't know, we have a little file on here. Crosby's first major contract with the Penguins was in 27 ranked and 43.5 million over 5 years. However, he made 43 million look like a hill of beans after signing another 12 years of the modes.
So why do you think, Joe, that they didn't pay Gretzky more?
Because back then hockey was not,
it was the time period.
Timing and the salaries and all that, right? Everything was different back then. Why weren't football players paid as well as now? Why were European football players paid as well?
Quarterbacks didn't make 20 million a year back then.
That's true too.
Yeah.
He made like maybe $400 a season.
Rita, next question
Plus
for
the
you.
bonus if they were.
I
lucky.
had seasons like that, but I'm not playing.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Who was the first NHL commissioner? A. Gary Bettman or B. Frank Calder?
Calder. Frank Calder, the Calder
That's
Trophy.
correct. Did you mean that's the right answer?
Look at the time. 53.
That's so
love
weird.
Tyler.
That one wasn't the
I
first.
love Tyler.
You love me?
Yes.
Hmm.
You the daughter I never had.
That'd be weird.
The answer is A. Once again, Tyler gets that point. Again, folks.
Actually, wait. You know what? I have to be fair. On my end, Johnny, be good. Send it before I did.
Yeah, Johnny sent it really fast.
That's true too.
Well, let you know what, I'll do
I
this.
got
and I'll
every
get-
answer right, but I
Well,
never
would
get the
like to be
point.
a
But
good
it's all right.
sport and give my point.
I gave Johnny Bruschetta and I gave Tyler a point, just to be fair. Okay. We're going to go with two more questions. We're going to go with a commercial break with Mr. Ing over there with a little presentation of his own guitar with his beautiful son. So two more questions, folks.
You're
and then we'll
beautiful. Hey, you look like me. Go ahead.
Ready? Here we go. Which player holds the NHL single season record for shooting percentage? A. Charlie Simmer or B. Wayne Gretzky?
B.
It's got to be B. There's no way.
I
it's
said
not.
8 just to be different.
You hate your Booni. That's
Yeah,
why you
I've
did it.
never heard the name Charlie Simmer, so I put Wayne Gretzky because that's the only name I've heard.
It is Charlie Simmers, and congratulations, Mo. You get the first point, my friend.
Yay!
Mo put B.
I thought Johnny got it.
Sorry, hang on.
Says A
You
on my
can't
end.
win, Johnny. It's fixed.
Says A on my end.
I was going to say it's a fixed competition. I get every answer right, but I got no points.
Says A on my end.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Then we do.
Let me take a picture of this.
This is a question for you, Mr. Mo. Rita, you read this one.
Which country won the first? Which country won the first World Cup? A. Brazil or Uruguay? There is a loud pitch squeal. I don't know where that
So
came from.
if I turn my volume off, I will not be able to hear you, and it's my text messages coming through my MacBook.
It's still Uruguay if you have your volume up or not.
Well, looks like
It was
Eagles
B,
running
you
off the
were
clock.
right. Congratulations, Mo. You got a second point. Folks, we are in the second half of the sports trivia multiculture, and we're going to have Mr. Ing with his amazing son with a little presentation. I'll be back. Just got to go drink of water, and we should start the second show. I'll be back. So take the floor, Ing.
Here we go. Come closer. How do I
It's not going to be Seattle Seahawk love song, is it?
You remember this? Was it this? Okay. Yeah, go on. Which one's second? I see it. It started out. No, it's still doing that. proud about my son. Now, the other one too. But he has COVID again. He had COVID twice this year.
You should be proud of your son. He is very talented.
He is.
Very, very good.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's just the beginning. We will have live sessions every time Booni is live.
Sweet.
Are you guys for hire? Do you guys travel to Ontario?
What?
Yeah, Ing, do you want to perform at my wedding? Like,
If the price is right.
Welcome back.
On my 16th birthday till I moved to Canada, I played in a wedding band, 600 weddings.
Wow, 600
And
weddings.
I didn't want to pick it up in Canada again, but then my brother sent me.
Over 600 served.
Yeah. And you know what? The brides were beautiful.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You guys ready? Enough talking with the brides and over there, folks. You're married.
Yeah. You bring your bride home. Why don't you, Joe?
Oh, your boyfriend.
There you go. We kissed that ring.
I mean,
over.
Joe's been telling me that I need to propose to my girlfriend, so I might have to get on that.
How long have you been with your girlfriend for?
That's good advice. Good advice.
Such a disgrace you haven't proposed to her yet. That's all I have to say.
Anyways. I did actually. I proposed to her last night, and then she was like, "I'm confused," and didn't even like render me with an answer. So
What? Pardon? Yeah. I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay, folks. Enough with the talk. We gotta get down to business, okay? Because we got time. Okay, here we go.
What do you mean?
What year did China win its first Olympic medal? A, 1984 or B, 1957?
See that again?
You can read it right there. I tried to be so fast.
What year did China win its first Olympic medal? A, 1984 or B, 1957?
I don't recall them competing back in the early days.
No, I didn't hear it the first time. Sorry.
My back hurts.
57. Has to be.
Were they even competing then?
Yeah. First medal. What year did China win its first Olympic medal? And the answer, folks, is 1984. And Johnny Bigard gets that W. Congratulations, my friend.
You know what's funny? 57, there were no Olympics. There were no Olympics in 57.
Well, I was thinking that they weren't even competing.
Some of these are trick questions.
Let alone, Johnny Be Good. Let alone. Yeah.
Everyone should just let me answer first.
Those were the Sicilian Olympics.
No.
I know what kind of Sicilian Olympics those were, folks. Okay.
Yeah.
This one's for our friend Mo. What is the record for red cards given in a single football game? A, 14, B, 9, or C, 36?
Gotta be 36. 36. You think so? That's way too much. I didn't even know what it would go there.
Wow, 36 of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
And the answer is C, 36.
Wow.
Let's go.
What game was that?
Oh.
I answered it. Let's go.
It was
They
the
would
most.
give a red card for every player, even the
They
subs.
had no more players on the field.
I was going to say it must have involved Italy.
It was not only. It was. I read on it, and I'll tell you guys a little bit later on. It was nuts. Okay, maybe I'll bring up a little video. Red cards.
Maybe it was Spain and Italy. I don't know.
Must have been a fight between the two teams.
Hi, Oliver.
Rita, next one.
Move closer in when I leave.
Okay.
Next question.
You read. That's what I meant.
Go ahead.
Oh, what speed skater was the first American woman to win 5 gold medals in Olympic competition?
Hillary Clinton.
A, Bonnie Blair, or B, Anna Henning?
Ah. The BB with A and AA with the B.
And the answer is A, Bona Blur. And that is going to Johnny Bruschetto again.
Bonnie
just
Kathleen
I
Blair.
was just guessing.
John's
Good
gonna
guess.
win.
Johnny's getting close to a tie with someone. That's all I can say.
Go, Johnny, go, go.
Go, Johnny, go. That's my theme
I hope
song.
you guys are enjoying all the trivia multicultural.
Tyler, you're supposed to have my back. You have like the same name practically.
Do I have your back?
You should have my back.
I mean, I have your back in everything other than this competition.
I guess I'm SOL.
Which hockey team was the first to win an NHL Winter Classic game? A, the Toronto Maple Leafs, or B, the Boston Bruins?
Oh, I think that
It was
the
B.
Bruins.
It was B. It was B. I swear.
I think it was the Bruins.
This is my team. This is my team.
I'm the Boston Bruins
I'm gonna
fanboy
put
in
my
this
jersey
chat
on.
right now, so
1104, 1104.
I will go grab something just to prove it.
The answer is B,
Bruins
the Boston
jersey?
Bruins.
Where's it go
Yeah, I
to?
know.
It was the Boston Bruins.
I was
Tyler,
trying to
you were
support
right.
Joe Booney, but I think it was the Bruins.
Let's go, boys. Let's
I
go.
have a Neely jersey.
This is a Milan Lucic jersey.
Not a big fan of him, but anyways.
I love Milan Lucic.
No.
Rita?
He's one of those. If he's on your team, you love him. If he's not, you hate him.
I still love him, but he
Even if
was a
he's not on your
standing
team.
banger.
Sandbagger on the Flames, isn't he now?
Ready? Wash.
Ready, go.
Which home team was the which
no.
coun-
What?
Which country? Go ahead.
which country's soccer team helped secure a truce to the nation's civil war in 2006? Was it A, Ivory Coast, or B, Libya?
Does Libya have a soccer team?
Yes, they do.
Haven't seen them here.
I believe
Never seen
Libya
him
does
play.
have a soccer team.
Lebanon has a soccer team. Syria has a soccer team. They all have soccer teams.
No, okay.
Every single club. And the answer is A, folks.
Oh,
No, you got an answer, my friend. I did this one for you.
For
I
money?
was so close.
Okay, who won that?
Do you remember that, Mo? Do you remember that in 2006? Do you remember that, Mo, or no?
You do remember.
You do? Yeah. I gotta put this aside and one sec. What a comment to just write. Hey Joe, thought you got blew up. How's it going? Stanley Moon. You know, okay.
Well, Stanley Moon knows how it feels to be blown.
Who was
I
the
love
first?
Stanley Moon.
Who was the first English
Shout out
player-
to Stanley Moon.
Whoa,
Who was the first English player to win league titles in 4 countries? A, David Beckham, or B, Wayne Rooney?
I wouldn't know.
Just so everybody
answer
knows,
is
the Eagles game is
David
done.
Beckham. David Beckham. Mo,
Oh,
you're
was
right
Beckham.
again. You're on a roll right now, my friend.
In my opinion, the best soccer player of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He was an all-rounder. He could decide a game on the spot.
Mhm.
David Beckham was an unbelievable football player.
I saw him live once, and I'm grateful for it because he was with the LA Galaxies, and they played the Vancouver 86ers here. So I saw him once.
Interesting. My next one. What was the fastest goal in the World Cup history? A, 10.8 seconds, B, 7.9 seconds, or C, 4 seconds?
Or
The second is
how could she
impossible.
even get down the field? Oh.
I have a good record, but I think it took me half a season to shoot a goal.
Oh.
Rita, you got the answer, Rita, right? Yeah. Okay. Just double checking. Okay, we look at the time. It's 11:08. The
You don't
answer
have to
is
answer.
the
Okay.
answer is A, 10.8 seconds, and we're gonna give that to Johnny Be Good because we look at the time. It's 11:09 p.m. and I got the 11:08. So congratulations, Johnny Bruschetto.
I was just guessing. I have no idea.
Crazy, 10.8 seconds. That's unbelievable.
Well, because I'm thinking 4 seconds. I don't think he could even get the ball down the field. But
Yeah, it's a big field, and they have to run it.
That's the thing. Even running and pass, setting it up. Shoot it from midfield.
Who was the youngest basketball player to score 10,000 points in the NBA? A, Michael Jordan, or B, LeBron James?
Oh, I hope it's A.
James.
Maybe it's LeBron.
I don't like LeBron.
I hate LeBron, but
I was going to say, I hope it's not.
You can hit him all you want, but at least give him some respect because he is the GOAT.
Yes.
he is not the GOAT.
The Looney
He is
Tunes.
the GOAT on today's day.
No, he's not.
He is the GOAT of today's day.
Yeah, maybe he hates him because he didn't do 10,000 points.
No, it's Michael Jordan is the GOAT all time. You can put him against LeBron James in a one-on-one, both of them in their primes.
You can't compare that because that's
And Michael
It's
Jordan
two
was wiped the
different
floor with him.
times.
it's like saying it's like saying Wayne Gretzky or Crosby. It's two different eras. You can't say that. It's like saying David
Yeah,
Beckham
Wayne would
or,
wax him.
or
Will
let's see,
Chamberlain.
David Beckham and Limo Messi or David Beckham or Cristiano Ronaldo. That's two different eras. You know what I mean? Two different eras. You got to go with the person like reality. Today, LeBron James is the GOAT. Back then, it was Michael Jordan. But it will always be number one, Michael Jordan of all time, of course. But now in today's era, it is LeBron James. No question about that. He's carrying that Los Angeles Lakers team on his toes.
Steph Curry's coming up on that.
Yeah.
Coming up on that though.
Steph Curry is good, but he's not as better. He's not as better as LeBron. He can't.
I'll take
dunk.
Steph any day over LeBron.
I'll take Steph all day over LeBron.
Yeah, well, I'll
I'll
take
take Luka Doncic over him too.
I'll take Shaquille.
Look at the championship rings on Steph's fingers. 1, 2, 3.
Who is the only broadcaster to ever get ejected from an NBA game? A, Mike Rice, or B, Mike Bean?
Why are both of their last names foods?
Breen. Rice.
Oh, I thought it was Bean.
Bean,
No.
yeah, I know, Mr. Bean. I get kicked out.
The answer is A. In Sicilian, congratulations, my friend.
W Sicilian.
Fratello mio.
Wait,
Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Melanie, for your comment. I appreciate that.
what's the timestamp on them?
It's a minute off. 1 minute off.
Because Cecilian's answer for me says 11:11 A, and his last one says A 11:09.
I got right here 11:11. I got here. Where we go? Okay, you're confusing me now. Give me 1 sec.
That was the last question.
His last answer says 11:09 A, and then I said A, and then Johnny B. Good, then Tyler said B, then Mo said A, then Cecilian said A.
I get here. I don't know. 1 sec.
I think Sicilian still got the point there.
Did you say A? You said A,
We'll give
right?
Sicilian a point.
Just give it to Cecilian. I'm just asking.
On my record. I'm just seeing on my record. Maybe I gotta get new glasses. I don't know.
All right.
Okay. We're coming up, folks, to that point. This one's for Cameron. What year did Tom Brady win his first Super Bowl? A, 2001, or B, 2007, or C, 2012? 2002.
No.
You put in
No.
A.
No.
What's D?
There is no D.
There's no
Oh,
D.
I meant this one. I meant this one. I meant this one. I meant C. I meant C. Because he sat behind Drew Bledsoe 2000 and 2001. Then he came in after Mo Lewis injured Drew Bledsoe in 2002 led them to the Super Bowl and won it.
The answer is C.
I just
Tyler. Congratulations, Tyler.
Nope.
Oh shit.
Sweetheart, you said A first.
Rita, you read the
I know my Tom Brady facts. Okay, I just hit the wrong button.
How much did the first ticket cost for the first Super Bowl? A, 5,000 or B, 8,000?
First Super Bowl? Wow.
Tyler,
You're right,
you and
Al.
I hit it at the exact same time.
Yeah, but whose came first? Whose came first?
I don't know. You're gonna have to
Both
count
is
the
too
seconds.
much. Just saying.
The answer is A. 5,000, folks. That was the
Wow.
most expensive ticket cost the first
I
Super
was
Bowl.
going to say that would have been like 1969 too.
Who played in the first Super Bowl? Can we have
Was
some
it-
knowledge here?
That was Green Bay and the Chiefs, wasn't it?
I guess.
I thought that was Green Bay.
Was the
The answer,
Packers and the Chiefs?
the
I thought.
answer is A.
No.
And once again,
Leave it
that
sit
girl
for
with blonde with blue eyes is just nailing that thing tonight.
I'm
folks.
winning it. Sorry, Tyler.
No,
Come
I
on.
cannot
I knew that one too.
I'm sorry.
To be
Usually
fair,
the
we
Packers
didn't
and
are-
Raiders.
We are 1 point. Somebody is 1 point behind Tyler. Just gotta say.
somebody. Johnny Be Good is 1 point behind Tyler.
Can I read the last question?
Oh, is it the last? Oh, we're at the last already.
You can read the last question, but I need everybody to think
Rita wants out.
carefully
We need
Very
more.
good. on this one.
Go
Rita,
ahead.
give me
Think.
1 minute. Let me finish my Canada Dry. Go ahead
He's
now.
now dry.
What sport did Joe Booni first ever play? A, hockey, B, football, or C, soccer?
C, soccer. I can't.
I knew this because me and Joe went to public school together, and that's all he used to do was play soccer.
That's why I love him.
Did you get one out? Just wait.
And I don't think Joe ever put on pads and played football.
I think he's thrown a ball a couple times.
Yeah, I don't think he ever played like in a league though.
No, Joe would not play football because he would hurt someone else. He wouldn't do that.
No, I think Joe just has like a
You
passion.
say the same about hockey.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
In soccer, you just pretend
Wait.
you're hurt, but you're not really hurt. So
Amen.
Not to be rude, but do you even know how to skate, Joe?
So true. Can it be good?
No, you don't. So, yeah.
Well,
Could be
hockey,
road hockey. It doesn't
hockey
say
could be
ice
road
hockey.
hockey as well.
It says
Or
hockey.
before
Road
hockey.
hockey.
Yeah, but it
road
doesn't
hockey.
say road hockey. It doesn't say ball hockey. It says hockey. Hockey means
no,
on
no,
ice
no.
with skates and
No,
a
it
stick.
doesn't.
and
Tyler.
net.
No, 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 no.
Hockey. No,
No, you can't
No,
say
no,
I'm
no.
going outside to play
Yeah.
hockey on the road.
Hey,
Yeah,
hockey.
me and John Bruschetto, when John Bruschetto picks me up, we don't say we're going to play road hockey. We're going to go play hockey. And it's flawed.
Amen.
Thank you very
Amen.
much, Tyler. Relax. Settle your horses down, girl. What's going on over there, girl?
But she well, don't be
betting
too
all
hard
the
on her.
eggs on
She has a
soccer.
point. She has a point.
I
But
changed my answer to hockey just because she was faster on the key.
Yeah, Mom, just looking at the time so I can give you guys this point and tell you who the winner is. So quiet down for a second.
look at time.
I already know who it is. That the winner's Tyler.
Tyler's the winner. I mean, he beat me to C, so I took A hockey. Or I took hockey as the.
I tried really hard. The last game, I only lost by 2 points. So
Just so everybody knows, the Eagles Giants game is over. Well, it was over in the first quarter, but
Amen to that.
Eagles blew him out.
yeah, well, it wasn't even really a game. Daniel Jones just looked terrible.
I was pulling for the Giants too.
Nah,
They haven't won one since 2011, man.
They never showed up, and it was already 21-0 in the first quarter. So
They haven't won a Super Bowl since 2011. I was kind of pulling for them a little bit. Same as Jacksonville. Unfortunately, both of my dark horse teams didn't make it.
Folks, we have a winner. Can I get a drum roll, folks? Folks, for the first time ever on Joe's Sports Channel, for the first time on Joe Booni and the Booni Believers, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the winner is Tyler. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I needed that. Thanks.
Congratulations, Tyler.
Sorry,
If we
Tyler.
go back, we look at
It hurts.
1,
It
2,
hurts my
3,
soul,
4, 5,
Tyler.
6, 7,
Guys,
8.
we
You got
have
any
to
answers?
bring it a little harder next time.
If half of these
I
questions
know
were
one.
actually football related, I probably would have gotten more.
But
Me
there's a
too.
reason why we switched them all up.
I'm not
You're
a
okay,
hockey
Mo?
fan, really.
Right up, brother.
You know, Chobuni, you're the first. Chobuni, you're the first who has a woman win a challenge within sports online. The United Nations will set you a seat against sexism. I'm so proud of you.
Interesting. So, Tyler, 8 out of the 24 questions you got correctly. Very, very happy for you. You know what, Tyler? As you send this message to me, I can care less.
I'm just no. Like, I don't know.
What do you do? You know, it's the internet, folks. People are not gonna like you. You know,
Don't hate her just because she won, Joe.
No, not you. This whoever Stanley Moon is like calling me a linebacker.
Oh, you'd probably do well as a linebacker in the NFL. Just because you could probably run fast and you could probably hit hard.
Stanley Moon.
I did play rugby.
She could take somebody out if they're being rude. Damn
Amen.
right.
Amen.
That's why we do online.
So, whatever.
Listen,
Can't win with jealousy, you know.
Listen, I can care less for the haters. I love haters. You know, I don't get enough hate. People love me so much. But I want to bring my attention to something. I want to really thank Dr. Mo, my amazing chiropractor here that actually helped me about 3.5 years ago.
I heard of you, sir.
When I could barely walk, folks, this is the gentleman that helped me, and this is a gentleman in the same boots as me. You know, has an unbelievable lady from back home, same situation as me. I can't wait until your wife comes so I can meet her as well. Mo, we love you, and I can't wait to see you again.
Welcome to the Booni Believers, sir.
I gotta go to sleep. Nice meeting you all, guys.
You too. Take care, brother.
Me too.
Take care, Habibi. Tahayati.
Bye.
See ya, brother. Great guy. 3 years ago, folks, I couldn't walk, barely walk. My back, and that's the man that fixes me up, and I go once in a while and get adjustment from him. Great guy. Now, guys, how are you guys all doing? Seriously, I haven't really sat down and actually said these words. How is everybody? Let's go from Cecilia, my friend. I know it's been a while since you've been on the show, and welcome back, my friend. How are you overall? How's your health and everything?
Well, Joe, you know, I don't hear you well. I haven't heard anything very well in the broadcast. It was very choppy. It's got to do with my router.
Yeah. Always for those special.
Nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry, you guys. So in terms of being interactive, in terms of being interactive, it's very difficult when you get 60, maybe 50% of the conversation. But I will say this: I still maintain that the Vancouver Canucks are having a very dismal year. They continue to struggle. They are currently losing 3-0 against the Edmonton Oilers. And the other day on the street at the 6 o'clock news, like, hear me out. People are being interviewed on the streets of Vancouver downtown, and they're being asked, so what do you think about the Vancouver Canucks? One person actually go and still have season's tickets, but I go there to cheer when they lose. Has anybody, can you imagine somebody on the streets in Vancouver saying, I cheer for my team to lose. And I
Good
think
draft pick.
I know where that guy's thinking. He's hoping that they come in dead last, finishing their worst season ever in the history of the Canuck organization. And then they're going to get 1 to 2 great draft picks. You got to start from the ground up. And sometimes you even got to look at your key players to trade off, 2 or 3 guys that are up and coming. I mean, I don't have the answer. I'm not a guru at hockey, but I can tell you one thing, that if I owned that team, I'd be setting some really hard examples, and I'd just be looking at trades because something is not clicking with that team. And
should they get rid of Boudreau or keep him?
Well, putting the Sedins in the business admin office that was going to make and break this team, holy shit, they're having their worst season ever.
Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen.
Sedins are not going to fix
the problem. I love
that
you brought that up, Cecilia. I know you're from Vancouver, and you're not a Vancouver fan yourself. You're disgusted with their actions and how they're playing hockey. But it's not the players' fault. It is the GM upstairs. And now there's a good chance that they might have fired their coach. And this coach
100%.
Phenomenal.
Get rid of Boudreau.
100% right.
Boudreau is unbelievable. Boudreau is absolutely a great coach. I call him just kind of, we're not saying in the future Hall of Fame. I'm going to put him there. That's how good this coach is. He's like a Mike Babcock. He knows how to coach. And if they would ever dare to fire Boudreau, and the Vancouver Canucks, I'm sorry to say, lose my respect for the first time ever. Right there.
But it's always the coach that gets the
upstairs.
He reminds me like a Bowman.
Right. So, Tyler, you okay over there? Tyler's having a little. She's a little upset, folks. I gotta say,
because she won.
Tyler, no, it's not about that. Some comments.
Whose comments?
Stanley Moon. But
Stanley Moon.
Stanley, that's very, very unprofessional of you. You can go to other broadcast and say that. I don't accept that on this show. Thank you very much. It's a sports show. Thank you very much.
Stanley Moon is a troll. There's nothing better to do.
Yeah, that was very, very unprofessional. Especially the comment you said. I can care less what you said to me because I don't care people's opinions, but you said that to my friends and all that. So
block him and ban him. End of story.
Stanley?
Can I get his address first and I'll go and pay him a visit?
Yeah.
The Italians mafia.
Yeah.
I would do that just for Tyler. I would be a personal favor for Tyler.
Amen. I'm with you.
We're a professional sports show. We're not going to do anything.
This is no science or any of those underground broadcasting. You know what I mean? Go do
Joe,
that.
have you ever thought of having an admin, somebody who has that function while you can concentrate on the broadcast, the people in broadcast, but have somebody that has an administrative pull. If you see something that's really sensitive, get rid of the person right away.
I am actually, after when tonight's done,
you can concentrate on your broadcast.
I am going to give an admin. I'm going to give an admin to somebody. You'll just leave. Okay, you can leave. Thanks for joining, but that was very unprofessional of you saying. That's not nice at all, man. That's not nice at all.
Sorry, my bad. We'll take the effort.
Okay. Anyway, let's move on. John Bruschetto, it's been a while, my friend. Let's go back. The last time, we had a show together. The 49ers were 1-2, and they had you're pretty scared. They had Trey Lance in there, and then Trey Lance got injured. Then Jimmy Garoppolo came in, and then Jimmy got hurt. Then you got this young guy. They're saying
49ers.
Young, and 49ers are 1 game away, 2 games away from the Super Bowl. They're playing the Dallas Cowboys the whole season. You told me You didn't have a good defense for the 49ers, all year, but they had that good D on them. What went through the 49ers head to be where they are?
Dang, we got to mute you. You're too noisy. Yeah. So the 49, yeah, I was worried. Like beginning of the season, we were not looking good. Boy, we lost to the Bears, we lost to the Broncos. We were 3-4. We had some pieces. Lance was supposed to be the guy this year that was going to take the reins. No, the interesting part is I seen Brock Purdy. He was actually the fourth quarterback. He was fourth on the depth chart, and I said, I hope we keep him, because I seen a lot of potential in the preseason in him. And I said, this guy could be a future Steve Young if he's given the chance. So I saw potentially, played great in the preseason. But of course, stuck behind Lance and stuck behind Jimmy. But at least they kept him on the roster. So I was glad for that. And, fast forward, we ran off, fortunately, 10 wins in a row. And, Jimmy getting injured, I think in the Dolphins game, and he stepped in. So I was not surprised because I had seen him in preseason. I said, this kid is going to be something. But I thought next year, right? I thought Jimmy will play this year. He's the man. He'll get us. But, kudos to Purdy. I'm still a little bit nervous. He's still a rookie. Can he get to the Super Bowl? I mean, got two good teams ahead. Cowboys and Eagles it's not going to be easy. But fortunately, we've made it this far. I'm just happy a lot of time to get to the playoffs, and beating the Cowboys is always a great day. I was sad to see the Packers. I was actually anticipating a Packers 49ers in the first round. And, fortunately, sadly, that didn't go well, the last game of the year there. But yeah, I'm happy with where we're at, and should be, I perceive, a good matchup. The Eagles look phenomenal. I was watching them today, boy. They look solid. So I could see the Eagles, 49ers, and I got the Chiefs and/or Bills, the Final Four.
And I love your comment, and you had so much faith in the 49ers all year. They lost to so many.
Well, I wouldn't say all year. The first
500. How do you lose to Chicago?
I was nervous in the first.
You lose to Chicago. The first half
Patriots lost to Chicago too.
And then the second
round. That's why I said losing to the Bears and losing to the Broncos. Like, oh boy, that's not looking good at all.
And you just look at San Fran overall, folks. You look at San Fran overall. They got everything going for them. There's nothing. Okay. They don't need anybody anymore. This. Okay. If
when we added CMC, that's when it changed.
Well, CMC, Christian.
When we added him, that was the deal breaker. We've not lost since.
You guys don't need defense. You guys don't. You have everything is stacked. You got a full army ahead of you. You are ready to go.
And everybody's healthy. I mean, last year in the playoffs, we were on our second and third string guys, so we were kind of limping. So to get as far as we did on second and third string guys, it was good. So this year we got everybody healthy, looking good. Still a steep hill to climb against the Cowboys and Eagles. So, but it's going to be good.
It's going to be a tough test tomorrow. I'm going to tell you that. I think the Dallas. You look at the Dallas Cowboys, folks. And I'm not a fan of the Cowboys.
I just love pick six Dak. Pick six Dak will, if he does his job, then we'll be good.
Yeah, I don't like the 49ers or the Cowboys, but I hope it's a big game. But this is a bigger game actually for the Cowboys, because every year the Cowboys, they're phenomenal. They have a good quarterback. Dak Prescott had a phenomenal game last against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Dak played his heart. Dak is a good quarterback. When Dak wants to be good, he can be good. But on the other hand, I think this is the line. I think if Coach McCarthy does not win this game, I think he's on the edge of getting fired by Jerry Jones. I really think so. It's the success.
I know that's been said. If McCarthy doesn't win this time, but I thought, it's not fair. McCarthy's done a decent job keeping together, but
he's our coach.
I don't think Dak is to me, he's good. He's okay. He's good. Again, he has the most interceptions of any quarter. He has 15 interceptions. So I'm hoping he does that tomorrow and we take advantage, because it's always the turnover game that wins it.
Yeah. Rita?
Tyler asked me to tell you guys she's very sorry for leaving so abruptly, but that upset her. And to thank you for tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Stanley Moon, piece of shit. Sorry. Don't say words like this. Don't say. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Anyways, look,
I
49ers,
have-
Cowboys tomorrow. I got the 49ers winning by 7. I'm going to say 27-20 the final.
It's going to be a close game. I said 28-24 for the 49ers, but it'll be close, but
it will be close, but
it might even come down to the kicker.
Johnny, be good. I'm with you.
Yeah. How about you, Cameron?
See, I'm thinking San Francisco as well, but I'm thinking like I want it to be a high scoring game, so I would probably say 30-24 or something.
It'll be close.
Like that.
Yeah, it will be close.
30-24.
I don't know. The 49ers
Also,
defense, they don't usually give up a lot of points, but
I have a little bit of a personal opinion that I kind of want to get off my chest and say it out there, and hopefully bring it to fruition. I want Jimmy G back in New England.
One sec here. I'll put you on
well, you know what? I think he is going to get dealt next year.
I really want Jimmy G back in New England because he knows the offense. He can move the ball downfield. He's shown time and time again that he can make it into the playoffs.
I'd still go with Bailey Zappi myself. I don't know.
Yeah, but Bailey Zappi or Mac Jones could learn from Jimmy G. They could sit and learn behind Jimmy G.
Honestly, yeah, I think Jimmy's going to be gone. Like I said, with the emergence of Purdy and trade, the future supposedly, I think Jimmy's going to be traded either to the Jets or to New England, possibly.
See, that's where I want him to go. I want him to go to New England because I feel like he would just immediately pick right back up where he left off.
But I don't know, with Mac Jones supposedly the future and having Bailey Zappi, I don't know if they'd want another quarterback.
See, but I would assume so due to the fact that we have to bring in a new offensive coordinator, right? And during
you got to do something because I don't know.
During the time that Bill O'Brien was last with the Patriots, Tom Brady and Jimmy Garoppolo and Jacoby Brissett were the quarterbacks there in New England.
See, again, Jacoby's okay.
I
think Jimmy's going to be done in San Fran this year. So
I would not want Jacoby because Jacoby is an interception wizard.
So I didn't go well in Indy.
He is a good quarterback.
I'm curious to know what everybody thinks about the other game tomorrow, Buffalo and Cincy.
I want Cincy to win.
I'm picking Bills Mafia. You're not going to go underestimate Josh Allen.
I'm going to the Bills Mafia. DeMar Hamlin.
Bills are going all the way, folks. I'm picking Buffalo to go all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think Buffalo. I don't know, the Chiefs and Bills. I don't know. It's going to be a good game.
Are we going to see a repeat of the 49ers and Chiefs? Are we going to see a repeat of that?
That was my prediction. But I could see the Bills doing it too. But I just think Mahomes again. I mean, watching the Chiefs today again, it's like they just seem to steamroll. I was a little worried last week watching the Bills against Miami. Like they just seemed to struggle a little bit, and the defense wasn't shutting down the Dolphins against the third string quarterback. So that's the only knock I had against the Bills.
See, I want Cincinnati to win, mainly because Joe Burrow deserves that second chance at going to the Super Bowl.
They were lucky.
Beautiful,
they were lucky last year. I mean, they had no business beating the Chiefs last year, but they pulled it out.
They pulled out the win, luckily.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the Chiefs lost. It wasn't so much the Cincy won it; is that I thought the Chiefs blew it. They had it and they didn't put it away. Kind of like the Chargers last week.
Yeah.
What I really, really wanted was the Jaguars and the Jets to make it, just because they're both underdogs and nobody would be able to predict that at the beginning of the season, right?
Well,
so
kudos to the Jags. I did, coming back and beating the Titans, but I mean the Titans collide. The Titans issue is until they fix the quarterback problem. The Titans will not, advance.
Start Malik Willis.
Well, they did. But he showed he wasn't ready, right? Kind of like Atlanta Falcons. They tried Ritter, just not ready.
Either that or go search out a veteran quarterback in free agency so you can teach.
Well, I mean, look at that. They brought in Josh Dobbs off the practice squad from the Lions, and that was your starting quarterback. So it tells you. But again, there's lots of good quarterbacks. Heck, why not go out and get Gardner Minshew from the Eagles or somebody?
Gardner Minshew. You could also Tom Brady's going to be a free agent after this season. Why wouldn't they go and pick him up?
He wants to stay on the East Coast.
Malik Willis everything.
I think they were saying Brady's kids are on the East Coast. So he wants to stay on an East Coast team. So
Would you take Brady for San Francisco? Would you let him play a year in San Francisco? Would you? I'm being honest with you. 1 year.
I'm sorry.
I'm asking Johnny Burchett. Let me ask Johnny. Yeah,
Not that he's not good, but I'm thinking again, he would just to me honestly, it'd be. I mean, not that he's not great, that we wouldn't welcome him. I just again, you want the young kid to get into the flow. You want him to stay through the season. I mean, otherwise, if he's sitting on the bench, how much are you learning sitting on the bench? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying, would you take if you were the GM and Tom Brady was free agent?
I would bring him in. Sure.
You would start him for 17 games?
I don't know. Honestly, I thought he was still good, but you can see he's deteriorating. It's not what he once was. But again, I don't know if the O-line was bad with Tampa or just the offense. I thought the play calling was terrible. So I mean, I don't know.
He's a legend. He is
a legend. I'm not knocking that. For me, it's just the 49ers are rolling with the young kids right now, right? So which I think
they have no star. Johnny, be good. 49ers don't have any stars. It's a solid team. I have to admit.
They have CMC. That's a star right there. They have Deebo Samuel. That's a star.
Elijah Mitchell's been a star.
They got
Kittle's
superstars
a star
out here.
My favorite is Kittle, man. So Kittle's an all pro.
See,
Kittle. You know what? George Kittle's actually, to be honest with you, I think he's better than Kelsey.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, Kelsey's good. Kittle's good. They're both good. They're both all pros.
Kelsey's more of like a wide receiver for Mahomes. When you have the receivers kind of blocked out or covered, you go to Kelsey. Problem with George Kittle, guy keeps getting injured, but not only that, they don't use him a lot.
He hasn't been injured too much this year.
No,
Kelsey's
good. He's a good. He's in the WWE, the World Wrestling Entertainment.
That's why I like that. He does that.
see, Kelsey for me, I immediately think of him like an Aaron Hernandez kind of, because he's more of a receiver.
Hopefully, he doesn't go to jail though.
He's really good at running after the catch. That's the thing that Kelsey's good at. Now Kittle, he's amazing at route running. He can go up and moss people. He's one of those just brute talented guys. Like, he's a big dude. He can push defensive linemen around. He's a really good blocker.
Yeah, that's why I like him. So
to me,
not just a good receiver,
is a tight end.
Blocker.
That to me is a tight end. Like, I saw Rob Gronkowski do it for a long time in New England. He was a great blocker, great route runner, and he was able to go up and catch the ball when needed.
Absolutely, yeah.
I see a lot of inside Kittle. I see a lot of similar attributes between the two of them. And I think Kittle's going to be like a dynasty piece for you guys.
Yeah, I hope so. He said he's my favorite player. I got his jersey. So, I mean, that's the guy I want them to keep for the next several years.
I think you guys could go without Deebo Samuel's big contract, though, because you guys could go out and trade for somebody who's on a rookie deal, like Jamison Williams from the Lions, or somebody like that who's still speedy, who can still get everything done, but is younger, isn't injury prone.
Yeah, I think we just don't need to use I don't like them when they use Deebo out of the backfield, but let CMC, let Elijah Mitchell, let those guys do that. Let Deebo do his thing in the short or long routes.
Well, CMC too, right? Like, he could play slot receiver at any time. You can put him as the main receiving back in the scheme, and then you can have Elijah Mitchell as your handoff running back.
Exactly.
That makes more sense to me.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Kyle Shanahan's got
that's the great thing. They have lots of weapons, so that's why I'm loving where they're at right now. They haven't had this kind of weapon, right? So I think they're, that's why I think it's going to be a great game tomorrow. But hopefully the home crowd and everything's going to pull through.
I'm picking San Francisco, and I am picking Buffalo.
Yeah, I got San Fran and Buffalo tomorrow too.
It's gonna be good. The last little ride in the NFL, man. I remember week one, preseason we're talking, and now at the end of the whole thing, Super Bowl is around the corner. It's just crazy, it's crazy.
Just a few weeks away from the Super Bowl, yeah.
It is. I have actually a question. I'll put sports aside. I have a serious question to ask all you guys. It just came up now, and I hope you guys can all hear me. Cecilian, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Aim, can you hear me? Tyler, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Rita, can you hear me? Can Johnny Bruschetto hear me?
Can
Yeah.
you hear him?
Yes.
Yes. So I have a question to ask each and every one of you, and I want to hear a good full response. I first want to go with Rita. Rita, who is your hero?
My mother.
Johnny Bruschetto, who's your hero?
Well, I don't know. I mean, in sports or just in life, or
Just in life. Just in life. It could be a sport. It could be a sports person. It could be.
boy, I
It
don't
could
know.
be
I
a
don't have
superhero,
any
it
one
could be
person.
Spider-Man, Batman. It could be anybody. But who is your hero?
Boy, I don't know. Somebody I look up to. I don't know. It's not a lot of people I look up to, but goodness, I don't know. I mean, it's easy to say mom or dad, but my mom's since passed, but family members. But yeah, I don't know.
It was
That's a tough one. We got a lot of.
It is a tough question.
Yeah, because I mean, in different realms, in my spiritual realm, the Savior, but in sports, I mean, I love Kittle. He's my favorite guy. So lots depends which realm we're talking in, I guess.
Ing, who is your hero, my friend? And
Ask my son first.
what's your son's name?
Colvin.
Colvit?
Yeah.
Colvit, who is your hero, my friend?
That is a tough question.
It's gonna say my dad.
It's one of my parents, which is kind of a tacky answer, but
No.
I don't know. I don't really think about that.
And I have to say, it is my father,
Yeah.
but I didn't feel that way until I had children myself.
Yeah, comes back to respect, right?
Cecilia, my friend, my good dear friend, who is your hero?
The spirit of our high power that's in my heart.
Amen to that, brother.
Amen to
If
that.
that
man.
makes any
Fratello
sense.
mio.
I like that answer. Tyler, who is your hero?
You know, Joe,
I have
when you
two.
have
I have two. So
Tom
one
Brady.
is my father.
Let's just not continue. Let's just because Sicilian.
No, let him say what he wants to say, please.
The first one's my dad. He taught me basically everything I needed to know in life, and he taught me nothing but respect and loyalty to everybody who deserves it, and that respect is earned and it's not just given to people. And my dad means more to me than anything. But my second hero is probably sports related. It's Julian Edelman from the Patriots. He, I don't know, his energy was just something I love to feed off of.
You know, Tyler, you scare the living shit out of me because you know more about football than I could ever learn. And I take your answer and respect it.
Thank you, Ving. I appreciate
Let's
that.
go back to our good friend Cecilia. What were you saying, my friend? Sorry for cutting you off. Apologize for that.
Well, Sicilian has given the answer, right?
But he was talking, and it was rudely of me.
Did he
Oh, I'm
interrupt
sorry.
you, Sicilian? Is he frozen? I think he lost connection.
Oh, there's a question in the chat from Sam. Do you think the Packers should move on from Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
No.
I think they should move on.
Tyler would be the only one to.
No, I'm not that mind.
And they should move on from the GM. But anyways, we're just waiting for Sicilian's connection. Reconnecting.
Yes, Sicilian. Do you hear us?
The floor is all you. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, I know. No, he lost connection about a minute and a half ago.
Oh, there you go. He's lost his connection.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, who's your hero?
Who's my hero? I have two heroes. And my first.
Can I answer the question for you, Joe?
No, let me talk because you've been speaking the whole time
Okay.
and interrupting. I'm kidding.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I have two heroes, and my first hero is my beautiful mother, And my other hero is my beautiful queen, Lubna. My mother's always been there for me since day one. She's taught me right from wrong. She's always supported me. She's always been there for me every step of the way. Doesn't matter if I was even in the wrong, she would step foot because that's what a mother job is supposed to do. And I love my mom very much. And I love to bug my mom. And that's what mothers are about, bugging their sons and moms.
You may not like this, Joe Booni, but I would have the same answer for you.
Yeah.
Let's clap it up for Mama Booni real quick.
Mama Booni. Yeah, she's everything to me. My mom's always been there. She's more of a best friend. She's more of a best friend, and the love of my life. Let's talk about when I first started the show back in 2013. I said I hope one day that I can come on here and just tell you guys that I have the love of my life, and I finally have the love of my life. Habibti Lubna, she's not only the love of my life, but she's my best friend. She's my hero. All my problems, if I need to talk to someone, I go to her, and she's the one that solves them all. So those are the two people that are my heroes. Especially God, Allah comes before everybody, absolutely. But my mom and Lubna, those are the two people that are my heroes, and I always stand with them and support them no matter what, because they support me very much so.
That's beautiful, Joe. That really is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. I'm 22 years old, and I can't be more thankful. Having the opportunity to speak in front of you guys and stand before you and say these amazing words. I'm a lot younger than most of you guys on here. Like, I'm 22. You got Cecilian, that is an older gentleman that is wise. Better than my own father. I love you, Cecilian. You got Rita, that is an amazing person. You got Ing. I look up to you like a father. You got Cameron.
You feel like a son.
Thank you. And you got Johnny Burchetta. That guy, he can not only be a great father, but that guy can be that role model that you want to go to a 49ers game and say, let's go, let's get on that vehicle and let's start traveling to San Francisco, California. So all you guys are amazing people. You guys are
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
Welcome back, Cecilian.
I'm sorry if I interrupted you. You can finish.
I can hear everything you're saying. I can hear everything you're saying more or less, but I also have some audio recordings of just your voices, so that when I deal with my service provider, they're going to get an earful from me, because I struggle like this, not just in this. I also carry some very large Zoom business meetings, and it's really painful. It really is painful. I'm not getting younger, so I have to work harder to hear things, to understand them fully, so that I can give a complete response to any advice that I might be offering the general public when I am online. So I'm sorry whether you can hear me or not, but I did say that the most important, and we'll call it a spirit, is that spirit that's in my heart that I got about 14, 15 years ago. And next to that would be my beautiful wife, because she was there when I took that fall, and she was by my side. She was by my side before I had that fall, where I had a stroke and 2 heart attacks. She was there. I couldn't even begin to tell you what a blessing it is that I have a woman like I do right now in my life. And that's my wife.
It's Sicilian. It's, if I say, from the ones who are on the panel right now, you have beaten death.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have beaten death. Absolutely. And when you beat death, it changes you as an individual. It changes your whole mindset in terms of empathy, feelings, respect, all of the things that go with listening more, talking less, even if you don't like what you're hearing. The individual that came in here with the last name Well, no, and the individual that came here with the last name Moon that made that gesture that really hurt Tyler.
Yeah.
I could, you can almost profile. I know he didn't mean it, but he's obviously an immature person.
No, no, no,
He
no.
made a
He meant it.
statement in
He is a
script.
troll.
when
I
he-
know for 5 years,
I don't,
Sicilian.
I don't think.
That's all he does. That's all he does.
Well, I know trolls. I know trolls, but
No, he shouldn't be
I think
allowed
in the
back.
moment, at that very moment. No, I appreciate that. I'm not suggesting that. All I'm saying is that in the moment, his last words, sorry. There was nothing before that. There was nothing after that. I've got 45 years experience. He screwed up. He knows he screwed up. Nothing else for him to say, but he's sorry. But I don't think there was an intentional, malicious aspect to the comment. He was trying to be a smart ass, and it turned out that he was basically just an idiot for making that statement. And
he wrote a comment to you. Then I just
for
blocked
people like
you.
for people like he made reference that she was a linebacker, and we all know what the connotation to that statement was. It was poorly sent with no thought. He thought it was a joke. At the end of the day, it was really inappropriate, and we can sit here and debate it, but he's not worth the debate. I'm just telling you that he knew he was. And Joe, if you blocked him, it wouldn't break my heart. Would it bug him? Yeah, it would. I would love you to bug him and let him fucking sleep on it, excuse the expression, and let him think about being a little more mindful of the words that you choose, especially in a chat and in a setting like this.
And especially also towards a woman.
Yes, absolutely, Tyler. And
you have to show respect to a woman, man. Like, to me, anything that can be said with a negative context towards a woman, sorry for my language, but it makes you a bitch. It makes you a bitch.
Don't apologize.
Fair enough.
Don't apologize.
And you know what? It was almost like because Tyler won a sports game show, in a sense.
No, not that one. Sorry.
He had to turn it down. I know Stanley Moon for a long time.
I do too.
Not a bad person, but not very productive in a live chat.
No, it was just very poor, like Cicilian says. Folks, we got about 10 minutes left. But I want to go around. What do you give this trivia? 1 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7.5. Rita, I like to go around and ask Rita, what do you think of this trivia?
I truly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What would I give it out of 10?
Yeah.
9.
Nice. Johnny?
Strong 9.
Yeah, no, I thought it was good. Questions were good. The only challenge I had was being fast enough. I had all the right answer. Well, not all, but majority of the right answer. But it was one of those. If you're not fast enough, you don't win the point. So that's the only. But it's hard. Like there's no buzzer. I guess there's. But
Yeah.
Good overall, though. Good overall.
Cecilian?
I give it a solid 8.
Yeah.
The questions were good. The only downside to it is, like Johnny said, was you don't have that. You try to enter the answer, but it won't go through fast enough. And if you have a shitty router like I do, good luck on pressing that button. Your ass is done because everybody's answered faster. Every once in a while, I get lucky. It gets through. I get the answer in. Okay, I scored a point. I didn't end up with 0. I didn't get skunked.
I like that. You got skunked. We're gonna go with our good friend from Germany. So, what do you guys think? Give this this trivia show. I'm gonna go with your son first. Your beautiful son over there. Very handsome boy.
I mean, I'm not too into sports myself, but it seemed like it was fun for people who knew enough about it. So yeah, I'd say like a 7.5 to me.
He's such a diplomat. I love it.
Folks, you know this is the first time that you see
Don't make me cry.
a son and father.
We try to get all the. Let me tell you one thing, Joe Booney. It's a 0.5 for me because I couldn't type in. However, it's 10 out of 10 because Tyler won.
Thank you. And you know, this is the first time that you don't. This is the first time I've witnessed on the Booney Believers, a father and son interact with Joe Booney and the rest of the guys on here and hug each other. That was a beautiful, sweet moment right there. That was a touching moment.
He's one of my best friends. I have another one, but he fell asleep.
He fell asleep. He fell asleep. One day you're gonna look at this, Ing's son. You're gonna look at this one day. You're gonna say, "Man, oh man, time
He
flies."
already says that every day. Man, oh man, what did you do that?
Yeah, I'm telling you, time flies by. Like I remember being 13, my first show back in 2013 of January. I remember my first show, and I look at it now. It's like I was a total different person back then. My mindset, everything that I thought. I look at it now. Big improvement. Practice does make perfect, folks.
You know, Joe Booney, I have actually revisited everything that you ever put out there. And I have to tell you, at any point in time, when you mic and cam up, you own it. No matter how old you always own it. That's something I have to tell you. It's inspirational for me and for you too, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Appreciate it. Likewise. That means a lot.
No, and I mean it. I mean that. I mean that.
See, I agree with Ing there because I think the first time I ever came on this channel was before I made my YouTube channel, before I made my skateboarding YouTube channel, and I think this is what inspired me to make that and be charismatic in front of an audience like Joe is, and that's what's brought me to my first subscriber milestone. So thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
No. Thank you. You're welcome.
Can you give me his YouTube channel? Just give it to me. I will sub to you, my friend.
I will.
Can I take a moment?
Yeah, take a moment.
I want to welcome Joe back to his show. It was way too long, but it's beautiful to see you back and broadcasting again.
Thank you.
And a heartfelt thank you for coming back and doing your show.
I appreciate
it. And also to Ing and his son for entertaining us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, that really means a lot. And I know you guys missed me very much. I have this thing on Facebook. You guys are gonna make me cry. I have this thing on Facebook called the Booney Believers, and we interact on there.
It's a family. It's a family.
Such great people. Like you got Rita message on there. Hey Joe, how's it going? When are you going back live on Joe Sport? Then you got come on Joe, come back. And then you got Sicilian. Joe, when are you gonna ever come back? Are you ever gonna come back? And I swear to God, from the mighty God upstairs, I would not go live again if it wasn't for you guys. Why would I? For what reason? Why? To please other people? No. With you guys like family and interact and do these trivia shows. There's nothing better than a Saturday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, and seeing your beautiful, and I mean beautiful, sexy pinata faces. And as I use that term, as in a professional way. It might not sound professionally, but in my eyes, in my head, it sounds professional because you guys did everything for me. And I'm just the voice. You guys are the ones that have been holding me high.
If I may interact here, the only thing left is taking Sicilian and his lovely wife out for dinner with my family. That will happen.
Thank you, Cheese. Hey, Cheese, you want to? Oh my goodness.
That would be great. Eh?
Yeah.
We got to send this link to Cheese. We have to send this.
My
link.
wife and
Cheese,
I
we
have discussed it, Ing. It's not like we've never talked about it.
No,
My
no,
wife has watched from a distance. You know, I'll say it. I favorite on here is Ing.
Sorry.
My wife's
can,
favorite
can I have that
favorite
in
panel
writing
member is
for my
Ing.
mother?
She
No, but
she thinks you're hilarious in a good way, though. In a good way.
thank you. No, I know. You know what? Here's the thing. Can I tell you something between you and I, Cecilia? When my wife, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, just one. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. My wife, when we have a dinner evening with friends, and I go into my monologue and be funny all night, my wife afterwards comes and said, "You are great." When we have sex, she says, "You're funny."
Oh, that's fantastic.
You're funny or he's funny.
But here's the thing, for a woman, she doesn't want to get laid. A woman doesn't want to get laid. She just wants to laugh. That's why I'm married 33 years. Right?
It's true, you know.
I don't want
Just
to.
depends what
He
she's
doesn't
laughing
want
at.
to comment. He does not want to comment. Anyway,
He doesn't want
other
to
than
comment
that,
because that's his mom.
That's right.
Tyler, I'm glad you're back.
You know, right now who's looking down on us? That beautiful lady right there, Cecilia's mom. And I put that picture up there because I usually do when I get the 10 plus. So that's Cecilia's
Oh.
beautiful mother right there.
Beautiful.
That's the lady looking down on us right now and saying, you know what? Damn, oh damn, my son is still fighting like he was when I was with him here in this world. I love your mom. I wish I could meet her and tell her what a great son she raised. I swear to God.
Joe, make
She's
sure
quite
you
the
give me the
character,
link
Joe.
for Tyler.
Say
It's
what?
in the chat. It's in the
Yeah.
group chat.
Is it? Okay, I get it. I lost my computer. Now I'm on a phone.
Oh, it's the name like right on my little panel thing.
Oh, okay. Got it.
You know, I look back, folks. I really look back before going back home, traveling, and everything that happened. And I had a wonderful time, and I miss going back home and all that. And it was a great trip, and it was hard leaving, but I said to myself, I got to come back to you guys, come back to my family, come back to Rita, to Cecilia, to Tyler, to Johnny Be Good, to Ing. I really take this thing very, very to my heart. And I see a lot of these YouTubers, they like to goof around. You see these guys like, I don't know, these millions of subscribers with goofing around and all this. But I'm not that person. If it's one view or if it's 10 views, the most important thing, at least I'm giving pleasure to that one person that is giving that feedback and that smile on their face, like Rita, like Johnny Be Good, like Tyler. It's just the words that you guys bring to the panel and to the show is the one that uplifts me and continues to keep me growing and continue this Joe Sports Channel, because I could have left a long time ago. People thought I was done, but I said, no, I'm not done. I have a lot of still energy. I'm 22 years old. I have a lot to say still, and I'm back for good. Ing?
Joe, if I may add this, if I had an evening just with the 6 people on panel right now, I would have a great night.
See, I
I
would too.
agree.
I would too. It would be hilarious. Even all of us, like in our own environments, and like the way we all grew up is completely different. The fact that we can
Amen.
all come through and have things that we all find comedic, and
Yeah.
that we will probably never have an argument. That to me is more valuable than anything else. Damn, Joe.
This is crazy. I was broadcast.
Hit him
I
with
love
TV.
you.
Does it say?
I was in Cecilia's
Oh,
broadcast about 2 years ago, and I was watching the Vancouver Canucks against the
He
Vancouver
didn't spit. It was out of his nose.
Folks,
Oh,
listen up for a sec. I didn't know I was on Cecilia's broadcast, and I guess I was punching and I was spitting at the TV, and I look over and I see everybody laughing. Daniela, Cecilia, and Rita, Teresa. I say, what? I'm actually, they're watching me spit on the television. Since then, they haven't stopped talking about spitting on the television. No, I'm not going to spit on the TV. My TV's clean. It took me a long time to clean the spit off the TV.
No, I think that's the time when you were with John and you were laughing so hard that it came out of your nose. Remember that?
that was a good one, too.
Yes.
That was a funny one, too.
speaking of which, I was going to say the Canucks are only down 1 goal now.
Wow.
Only 1
3
goal.
to 2. 3 to 2 now.
That don't mean nothing.
I left the Canucks when Naslund went back to Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Cecilia. I don't know why the Sedins, when they said the Sedins are going upstairs, I was like, how is that going to help improve the team? What do they know about running a team and organization? I don't know.
Yeah.
Now we see.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. We
The
should
Leafs
have
playing tonight or they're off?
No, they played today. They played against the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, I just noticed that. The Habs. Oh,
They lost in overtime.
oh wow.
3-2.
Habs are finally waking up.
Yeah.
They were brutal most of the year.
You guys play the Boston Bruins Tuesday, January 24th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time at the Bell Center against the Hot
Boston Bruins. Are they playing tonight?
Bruins. You guys play
Let's
the
go,
Bruins.
Bruins, boys.
Bruins only lost one game all year at home.
Bruins are off tonight, are they?
Yeah. They play today at 7 p.m. Eastern Time against the New York Islanders, I think. Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Let's go, Bruins, baby.
I have to check out.
We're all checking out, I think, very soon as well. I'm getting tired
Yeah.
of here. All right.
Thank you for having me.
Dead.
Always good to see you, Johnny. Be good.
Yes,
Sicilian,
sir. Yeah, it's been a
Fratello
while.
mio. Rita, I
Are we back
love you.
next week for the see who's going to the Super Bowl.
Well,
I'm gonna give my
and
final.
Tyler, you're a good man.
You know what? Let's wait until next week. Let's wait next week.
That's what I said. You're going to be back next week to see
Yeah, I'm
who's
back.
going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, next
1 week at a time, Johnny. Be good.
I just didn't know if we were going to have a hiatus or a break or if we're going right back tomorrow.
No, we're back at it. I told you I'm back.
Let's see what happens.
We gotta be back, you know.
Okay.
Or are
Guys.
we going back?
Good stuff.
We going back weekly now?
Yeah, we're going back weekly.
Let's go.
Say bye.
We might do like a Thursday and Saturday too, you know. Because we're getting back into the hockey, you know. I haven't really watched hockey. I've been really busy and
We
Yeah,
take it
that much
1
time.
week at a time.
when you're in love, you have no time for anything, you know. So,
Amen to that.
but anyways,
Love you guys.
thank
See
you.
you soon.
See ya.
Take care.
Sicilian, say hi to your fine wife. Okay.
I will. And blessings to all of
Hey,
you.
everybody.
Rita, Cecilian, Johnny,
See you,
and
Rita.
Tyler. Any last thoughts?
See you, Johnny. Take care.
See you.
Have a safe weekend, guys.
Bye, Johnny.
Take care. Thank you for joining.
Thank
See
you.
you, Joe.
See you, buddy.
See you, Rita.
My
Bye.
final thoughts. I just want to speak this into fruition real quick. Brady back to the Patriots. Okay, I'm out.
Take care. See ya.
See ya.
Rita, those comments were absolutely wonderful. I really, really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for continuing supporting me. You could have left a long time ago, but you stayed in my corner, and I appreciate
Absolutely.
it. It means a lot. You know, it
I'm
means
not
a lot.
going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
I appreciate it. It means a lot. You
Thank
take care.
you.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here with all of us and being with me here. You know.
Oh,
I really do,
absolutely.
guys. You know. So, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Take care. of
Much
yourself.
love, everyone.
Take care. God bless. And folks, what a way to start off the show and what a way to finish it. I appreciate all the support. Folks, we're back for good, and I'll see you guys next Saturday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, guys.